Ricky Harway here, talent agent, life coach, motivational speaker. No fluff today. We're jumping right into GM mode. We're coming off a hot pay-per-view Taboo Tuesday. Just last night, November 3rd on Monday night, on Sunday night. Tonight is Monday Night Raw. Here's the plan. I have realized Survivor Series coming up. I remembered something. The main event of Survivor Series is always a brand versus brand match. It is always one of my guys versus one of the other brand's guys, in which the winner of the Buried Alive match, I believe their brand gets number 30 in the Royal Rumble, which is cool. And whoever loses that match, losing superstar, is just straight up removed from the game for a number of weeks. So that's a very important match, because whoever I put in there, there's a chance they come out not coming out. They end up buried alive and I don't get to use them for a little bit. And looking at my roster, particularly my WWE champion here, The Undertaker, he is the only one that can go in that match. I have to think that these matches, or these wrestlers in this game rather, and I think this is true, have some kind of type advantage, some kind of match type advantage, and if Undertaker does not have the buried alive advantage, then my name isn't Ricky Harway. So I have got to get him in there. In the interest of that, I am going to postpone his rivalry with Batista. This is probably like his 7th one in this game anyway, because I keep circling the same guys, because that's what you have to do with this game. Everything else we're pretty much going to keep, and in the weeks leading up to Survivor Series, we're going to have Undertaker. We'll have him, rather than being a feud, do some random exhibition matches. So, let's get into things here. One thing I know I have to do is I have to start a rivalry with William Regal and Tajiri. So in order to do that, I'm going to do a one-on-one William Regal with Mark Jindrak versus Tajiri with Heidenreich. If you remember from last episode, Jindrak and Heidenreich are actually the #1 contenders for Tajiri and Regal's tag team championships. Jindrak and Heidenreich are in a feud. So this match will get Tajiri and Regal in a feud, as well as maintain Jindrak and Heidenreich's feud. All 4 of these guys will be in feuds with each other. We can get that tag team feud going. So there's that. What else? Edge and Christian is going good. I probably want to keep that. And are Jordan and Daivari feuding? Yes. So that's going to be my secondary thing here, my match number 2. We'll do a tag team match, normal match. These guys were all in a big crazy ladder match just recently, last night as a matter of fact. So we're not going to go stipulation heavy at all tonight, I don't think. We'll have a kind of a normal chill show tonight. Big Show and Cena, Trish and Randy. We're going to give Trish and Randy the main. They've really been kind of carrying the show a little bit low-key as of late. So Trish and Randy, regular match, one-on-one main event. Trish Stratus, Randy Orton. And after this, we're probably going to end this feud. I know Trish Stratus is really clamoring for a championship match, and she's getting quite upset about it. Stacy and Tori. Big Show and Cena. Big Show and Cena is going to be semi-main, one-on-one. Big Show. John Cena, one-on-one. Stacy and Tori will put here. Actually, I don't know if that's true. We're going to do a tag, I think. We're going to do Rick and Shelton, Stacy and Tori. Tornado tag. Ric Flair, and we'll say Stacy Keibler, versus, we'll say Tori Wilson, Shelton Benjamin. I actually might have to adjust this card a little bit, because I'm leaving 4 people off the show who I probably want to get on the show. I think Booker and Basham are in a feud, if I remember correctly right now. No, I don't remember correctly. They must be just coming off of a feud. So what we're going to do is we're going to do Booker and Batista one-on-one. Booker's minorly injured, so scratch that. We're going to do Basham and... We're going to do Basham and Batista one-on-one Intercontinental Championship. We're going to do an inactive promo for Booker T while he heals up. I think he's only got another week or 2 left anyway. And we're actually going to, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to add Undertaker to this match here. Triple threat. just to keep him involved in things. We'll use him to bolster some ratings. Not that Big Show and Cena need it anyway. Those are two of my bigger popularity guys. And yeah, why not? We'll throw the WWE Championship on the line there. Okay, is this my best show? Probably not. A little bit of a rush job. Yes, indeed. But you know what? I got all my guys on it. I'll get some main event hype going. And this will be a nice chill week to let people kind of rest up a little bit. William Regal beats Tajiri. That feud should be going now. Christian and Edge beat Orlando and Daivari. Batista's new Intercontinental Champion. Took the Animal to put an end to the reign of terror that Doug Basham was on with the Intercontinental Championship there. Rick and Stacy with the win over Shelton and Tori. Shelton, somebody I kind of have earmarked a little bit for a main event feud as soon as the slot opens up. John Cena is the WWE Champion again for the 70th time in this GM mode. And Randy Orton puts the final nail in the coffin of the Trish Stratus feud. Let's see what our headlines are. See what our no fan change. All right, interesting. I wonder if we both had a little bit of a chill week. Expiring contract on Ric Flair's end. Let me take care of that and some other things. Booker T. I expect this full recovery email is about him. Excellent. Contract expiring. I already know that's Flair. Let's check out our roster here. Contract remaining. Ric Flair. We'll do him for another 3 months. Tajiri, we'll just throw 5 weeks on there. He's doing pretty okay. Actually, he's going down in popularity a good bit, but it is what it is. Everyone else we're going to hold off on. Let me also check on morale while I'm in here. I know Trish is probably upset, and Orlando Jordan's upset because he keeps on losing. And my philosophy with that is, as it always is, I can't help you, buddy. Try doing better. Although I do sometimes try to help people with that. Booker wants a title shot. Tori keeps on losing. Alright, let's check our rivalries here. Edge and Christian in the first rivalry slot. Cool to see that. Trish and Randy's got to end. Stacy and Tori's pretty new. It doesn't have to end. Jindrak and Heidenreich has spoiled. Which actually sucks a little bit, because I was banking on that lasting a little bit longer. So now Regal and Tajiri has to be reset, so that I could put these guys with Heidenreich and Jindrak. Alright, here's the plan. Opening match, we are going to... How did the show last week do? Let me check that out. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. That feud is really hot, Trish and Randy, and I hate to end it, but you know what? Trish needs her title match. You know what? We have quite a while until the New Year's Revolution pay-per-view, which is our next pay-per-view coming up. We got quite a number of weeks. So I'm thinking I might just do all new rivalries, you know? Let's do a week, reset everything. Here's what we're going to do. Our opener, we're going to do a singles. We'll do a no manager singles. We're going to do Heidenreich, and we're going to do William Regal. Where's Reeves? Undertaker, William Regal. There he is. We'll get that feud going. Next week, we'll do the same thing we did last week. We'll do Mark Jindrak versus Tajiri. With these guys as managers, get that feud going and get this tag team thing kicked off. Match 2 here. What else? Who else do I want to get going? Let me sort by inactive, sort by popularities, and see what I can do here. Jindrak has plans. Tajiri has plans. Edge and Christian are in a decent tag feud with Daivari and Orlando. And all of those, if I remember correctly from here, Edge and Christian, Orlando and Daivari. Still looking good. So match number 2 here. We're going to run that back. Do those guys have high fatigues here? Can I do a little crazy stuff with them? Edge is good. Christian is okay. Orlando is okay. Alright. They could do a little tables match. Is it the best idea? Maybe not. But they'll do a little tables match. That's one of the lower fatigue main event gimmick matches. So we're going to get Edge and Christian versus Daivari. There he is. And Orlando Jordan. There's that. Big Show and Cena, we're going to probably end that. Who's currently the women's champion? The belt has fluctuated so much. Stacy Keibler. So one of our other feuds we'll put in the match 4 slot is going to be Trish Stratus, Stacy Keibler, women's championship. Trish finally gets her title shot. Who do I have left here? Who are my big guys right now? John Cena just won the championship. Randy Orton's coming off of a white-hot feud with Trish Stratus. So we're going to do Cena and Orton. I actually don't know that we've done that feud yet, at least as a WWE Championship feud. So main event, we'll do a standard match. Randy Orton, John Cena. Get that feud going. WWE Championship. Who's left? Undertaker, we're not putting in a feud quite right now. We're kind of just throwing him around places. Batista is the Intercontinental Champion right now. So, a feud I want to do with Batista. I don't know if I want to keep him with Doug Basham. Doug Basham, maybe I'll put with Ric Flair. Batista a little higher up, I'm going to put with Booker T. Or actually, no, Big Show. Batista and Big Show. That's a new, fresh new feud. Semi-main here will be Big Show, Batista, Intercontinental Championship feud. Booker and Shelton, I feel like, have feuded a couple times already. That's not fresh stuff. So I want to maybe switch that up a little bit. Maybe I'll do Doug Basham and Shelton. I'll do that as match 3 here. Doug Basham, Shelton Benjamin. Is that all the matches? Yeah. Simple show this week. Who's not being used? Taker, Booker, and Tori really should be on the show just because they're going to bolster whatever they're involved in. So maybe I'll throw them on as managers here. I'll throw Undertaker on as Heidenreich's manager. I don't know if that's true, actually. I don't know if managers necessarily bolster the ratings of the match based on their popularity, but I'm going to put Undertaker there anyway. I'll put Tori with Shelton. Doug Basham. Shelton Benjamin. Tori Wilson. Booker's all healed up now. So you know what? We're going to switch Big Show out for Booker, actually. We haven't been able to use Booker proper lately, so we'll put Booker there. Now, Big Show's the inactive one. So you know what? We'll start a rivalry with Big Show and Flair. We'll use promo 2 to start a rivalry. Who did I just say? Big Show and Ric Flair. That was a fun match at a SummerSlam ECW Championship match with 2 ECW originals. Who's left? Big Show, Flair, I just put in that thing. Tajiri, Jindrak are here. You know what? We'll use this, actually. We'll use promo 1 to start a rivalry with Jindrak and Tajiri. I know I said I was going to do the other thing I said I was going to do, which was have them go one-on-one next week, but I'll skip that. I'm happy enough with this. I estimate I lose some fans this week. Simple setup show, get some rivalries going, get some new feuds going. We really had a banger Taboo Tuesday, so we could afford no fan change last week and potentially a fan loss for some setup this week. Trish Stratus. Oh, I went forward by accident. Fan change, SmackDown, 20,000. I'm going to say 40,000. Not bad. No emails. Let me check my free agency here. Nobody I need to sign in the free agency. Michelle McCool with a popularity of 6 in there. Isn't that something? We're in West Newbury, Massachusetts this week. That's John Cena's hometown. That's pretty noteworthy. We have 9 rivalries going. Oh, Edge and Christian is soured, which is a shame. Jordan and Daivari is still going strong. Alright, so we're going to swap those 2 up, is what we're going to do. We're going to open up with, finally, our Tag Team Championship match. Mark Jindrak and Heidenreich became #1 contenders for William Regal and Tajiri's championships at Taboo Tuesday. This week they finally get their Tag Team Championship match. There's that. Match 2, we'll do a singles. We'll do Edge and Orlando in a feud. We'll do Edge, Orlando Jordan in a feud. And then we'll do Christian and Daivari next week. Yep. Main event, we're going to do WWE Championship again. Cena, Orton, Taker, triple threat. Who won the title last week, by the way? Let me check the rest of the results I skipped. I got up to here. Batista retains, and Randy Orton's the WWE Champion. Cool. Main event, triple threat. We'll keep Undertaker in the fold. We'll do Undertaker, John Cena, Randy Orton. The feudless Undertaker. And you know what? We're going to do a tag rather with manager here. We're going to do a tag versus tag with manager. We're going to have Tori manage the team of Heidenreich. Where are they? Heidenreich and Mark Jindrak. Maybe get the titles on them, get these guys going a bit. I mean, if Tori helps them do it, it's not my fault, right? And where's Tajiri? Tag team championships there. So we have Tori and Undertaker on the show, who are the two people feuding. So all the other spots, I just need to go by the feuds. Except the other tag feud, which is Edge and Christian versus Orlando and Daivari. Fatal 4-Way. Intercontinental Championship. Semi-main. Batista. Big Show. Booker, Ric Flair. Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way. Is that right? Is Booker, Batista, Big Show, Flair? Yep, so we'll get all those feuds in there. Yep. We got 2 matches left, and how many inactive guys? Christian, oops. Let me fix that there. That's probably good. Christian and Daivari. You know what? We'll use, as we did last week, we'll use a starter rivalry for Christian and Daivari. And then who's left? There and that. We're still left with Trish, Shelton, Stacy, and Doug. So we'll put that match... Or actually, they could both afford to get matches, which is cool. So actually, no, we're going to scratch this. Advertising, get some money coming back in here. We're going to do... Christian, Daivari, get that feud started, and then we're going to use this for a tag team, a tornado tag match. Excuse me. Trish and Stacy, Shelton, Doug. And that should be everybody. Yep, no inactive promo available to do. That's everybody on the card. Boom here, boom here. We'll put some main event hype here. There's a show. That's what I call a show. Let's fire. William Regal and Tajiri retain the tag team championships. That's pretty cool. Orlando Jordan wins. Christian wins. So these 2 separate teams are a win apiece here. If you're new to this series, A, go watch all the other videos if you feel like it. And B, it's important to know Daivari and Orlando Jordan were quite a dominant tag team for a very long time in this particular GM mode. Basham and Benji defeat Stratus and Keebler. Booker, I think, retains or wins from Batista the IC title. John Cena wins back the WWE Championship. Shocking stuff. Fan change, SmackDown again. 50,000. Alright, we're on a bit of a down streak right now. The chairman of the board has announced a Buried Alive match. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, so the winning brand gets the number 30 entry. And then the superstar mysteriously disappears for an amount of time I'm not sure of off the top of my head. Shawn Michaels can't buy a match. Triple H came out with the win. Regal and Tajiri won the championships, the tag belts. Email from Mr. McMahon. We don't need to look at that. We only get 2 matches here. So yeah, I'm sending Undertaker in. Undertaker's my guy. He's going up against Angle and Buried Alive. Excuse me. I got a lot of feuds to cram into 2 matches. I don't think it's actually possible for me to get all of my feuds into these 2 matches. We're going to lose some feuds here, unfortunately. So are there any feuds? I'll look in my rivalries here that are okay to lose. These are all brand new, so it really doesn't super matter. Let me check at fatigues here. How are my fatigues looking? Orton, maybe I take it easy on. Who can do some crazy-ish? The women can. I could do a Stacy and Trish match. I could do a Booker and Batista thing. Batista's a little high on the fatigue there. Cena and Randy I should maybe avoid. Taker is already in, what's it called? Big Show, Ric Flair. Doug Basham, Shelton Benjamin. The Hell in a Cell Fatal 4-Way. There we go. That's going to be our match 2. Hell in a Cell Fatal 4-Way. Big Show. Ric Flair's in there already. Doug Basham. Shelton Benjamin. Intercontinental. Oh no, I said Booker and Batista, I think, who were feuding. Alright, I don't remember if they were okay to do that match fatigue-wise, but I'm throwing them in there. They'll be okay. There we go. There's that. And then beside that, we'll do, you know what? Hell, we'll do an Armageddon Hell in a Cell. We're going really crazy. Just throwing all my top guys in there. Orton and Cena, who are already feuding. We'll do Booker. No, Batista and Booker are in the other match. We'll put Shelton in there. He's really on the come-up. Put Christian in there. He's got some good popularity. And you know what? We'll do Daivari and Orlando Jordan. Those are two guys that have really been on quite a come-up. WWE Championship, Hell in a Cell, main event, Undertaker's in there. I'm ready to advance to the show. So here's what I'm going to do. Normally at this point, I would simulate all the matches. I would hit circle, the screen would come up, I would hit yes, simulate all. But today we're not doing that because I want to watch, for suspense, the Buried Alive match. So we're going to simulate the Intercontinental Championship match. Ric Flair, once again, Intercontinental Champion. Cool. Match 4. Who will the new WWE Champion be? Simulate Shelton Benjamin, WWE Champion. Lovely stuff, baby, as the Lankadors would say. Very cool. He's a guy I've been meaning to push anyway. Main event, Undertaker and Angle. Watch. We're doing it. We're going in. This is the first time on Ricky Harway's YouTube channel here on the SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 GM Mode series that we are watching, not just simulating a match. Now, I know what you're wondering. Ricky Harway, while this match is on and you're watching it, am I going to be hearing sounds of you drinking water and pouring granola into a bowl and eating it? Well, the answer to that is yes. And what I'm also going to do is turn up the volume on the TV here a little bit. Maybe you could hear it. Sit back and enjoy the show. I'm pulling hard for my guy Undertaker here, because if Kurt Angle wins, one of my top guys in The Undertaker is out for, I think it's usually about a month that you lose your guy for when they don't win the Buried Alive match at Survivor Series. So I have a vested interest in this one. Here's the thing, I don't know how long this might go. That's part of the fun of the gamble of this. Because these old games are a little janky sometimes. I remember once, when I was a little bit younger, and I was playing, I believe it was probably SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 or 10, I did kind of my own Universe mode before Universe mode was a thing, in which I would do this, I would book matches, I would have my weekly show and everything, I would keep track of it all in my notebook. And I would simulate matches, I would simulate shows, I would give myself 5 or 6 matches per weekly episode of TV, I would watch them, I would have #1 contenders matches, all that fun stuff. And I tried to do a Money in the Bank once, I did qualifying matches and everything, I don't even remember who won the matches, who was in it. But I I watched a Money in the Bank match in that game, is the point. And that took probably about an hour and a half, because the guys get up so quick, and it takes so long to get the belt down, or the briefcase down, rather, that thing went on forever. So I don't know what the situation here is going to be in terms of, is this going to be a match that, like, within 8 minutes they beat each other into the red and are able to bury each other alive? Or is this going to be one of those situations where the mechanic is done in such a way where it takes 2 computer players an asinine amount of time to do what it takes to win the match? I don't know. Undertaker's off to a good start so far. He's got Kurt Angle with some yellow body parts, which I like to see. He's got to regain some stamina, which I don't like to see. I want him to be, I don't want him getting gassed this early, because then that's what happens. Angle's up in the pit. Angle's up on the little mound already. He's Hey, that's a challenge. He's challenging Undertaker. I'm up here. Come get me, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, regain your stamina, dude. Come on. Or just throw him in there now. Just end it now. Get it over with. That's what I'm saying. I'll tell you guys a little secret. I'm going to leak some information to you right now while we're watching this. I am considering, after I win GM Mode of the Year in this game, which I will and I plan on doing, I'm thinking of maybe moving on to SmackDown vs. Raw 2007's GM Mode. And that GM Mode I really have very little experience with. By the time SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 came out, when I was a kid, I was less interested in the GM mode, and I was more interested in character creation. Because there was a lot of guys coming on TV in the late 2000s that I liked. Jeff Hardy, who wasn't in the game. CM Punk, who wasn't in the game. The Miz, who wasn't in the game, I don't believe, in 2007. And so I was very much more creation and customization focused. Not so much GM mode focused. I know there's a bunch of features in 07 GM mode that are not in this one. There's writers and storylines. Oh, no, okay. There's a whole bunch of stuff you have to keep track of. We're going to give it a shot. We're going to see what happens. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Orange torso already. I like to see this. And not a single mark on The Undertaker's little homunculus logo up there. Come on. Let's take it home, baby. Everyone knows, every wrestler knows that when you're in a buried alive match and you're right next to the casket, the best tactic is to start giving your opponents arm drags and snapmares as such. Come on, man, you got your finisher. Store it, store it, store it, store it, store it. Get up and store it. Come on. Oh, come on, Undertaker. Please, please. Come on, give him a tombstone. Get up, store your finisher. Yeah, sit up, baby. Come on, store it, store it. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. Tombstone, right now. Okay, or not. Whoa! That's an Undertaker classic. The landing on the feet out of a back suplex. Come on, Tombstone. Oh, man. He's one sly dog, this Kurt Angle, isn't he? Oh, so 1, 2, 3. Schoolboy, Kurt Angle wins. Buried alive match with the Schoolboy. Come on, come on. Yes, kick him. Throw him in the tombstone. Kill him. Kurt Angle's in a bad way. Undertaker finally has a yellow torso, but Angle's got 2 orange parts, and they're his freaking neck and his freaking torso. I'm liking how this is looking, chances-wise, for me. Come on, get that stamina all the way up. He's really just kind of letting his stamina linger in the low middle area when he really has time to charge it up a good bit because he's getting angled down for some time. Come on. Throw him. Get him in there. A lot of big arm drag night for Kurt Angle tonight. I really would hate it if Undertaker refusing to charge his stamina all the way up was his downfall in this match. Which it would make sense. It would serve the story and everything that seems to be being told here, but... Come on. Yes. Throw him. Tombstone. Classic sidekicks. Again, Undertaker classic. Tombstone. Tombstone pile driver. They keep throwing each other kind of at the edge of the casket rather than in the center of it, which is, I think, where they need to throw each other if they wish to win. Is he dragging him toward it now? Okay. Tombstone. Yeah, they have quite a bit of trouble, it seems, with the Irish whip placement. Maybe I could teach them a thing or two. I could teach Undertaker and Kurt Angle a thing or two about Irish whips. Alright, this is a good positioning, it looks like. Nope, counter. Both of these guys' stamina are on the low side now. Yeah. Do that again, except into the casket this time, my man. Do it. Tombstone. Schoolboy, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, big boot to the shoulder. Big boot to the back of the shoulder. No. 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 No, 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 no. Undertaker, no. Are you kidding me? What? Oh, it's not over. All right, come on. Yes. Yes, sir, baby. Oh, my. I thought that was the end. I thought Undertaker, less than 8 minutes into the match, with just a little bit of damage done to his torso, was going to lay down for Angle like that and let himself get freaking buried alive and removed from my roster. Come on. Show him how it's done. Oh, man. You have your finisher, dude, still. You've had your finisher for quite some time now. Do that tombstone, baby. Tombstone him right on the freaking sand. Let's get it. Tombstone. Oh, that's good. Throw him in there. End him. That's good. That's good. You got him in the middle. Get him in there. Come on. Fill that bar up. There it is. Come on. He's not escaping. He's done. He's done. Goodbye. Sayonara. See you never. Frick. No! Oh, I looked away for a second because I was pouring granola in. Taker, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Easy escape. Easy escape. Yes, sir. I don't think so, Mr. Angle. Big stamina moment. We're in the deep waters of this match. 9 minutes in. Do it! Oh my god. He's had every opportunity to hit that tombstone and he won't do it. Yeah, red torso, baby. Red torso, baby. Suffer, Mr. Angle. Get buried, Mr. Angle. Throw him in. Fill it up. Red-eyed skull. There he is. Come on. Shut it. Shut it. See you later. Damn it. Do it the tombstone and do it again. Do the tombstone. Do the tombstone. Sit up and do the tombstone. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3. Michael Cole just said we might be looking at the future of WWE in this ring here tonight. Which even in 2006 or 7 when this came out, I think these guys are probably the present. Not necessarily the future, Mr. Cole. Tombstone him, please. Do the tombstone pile driver now. This is not what I want to see happen. Do the tombstone, get your stamina up, put a little more beating on him, throw him in the casket. 1, 2, 3. I would have had him done by now if it were me playing this game. I'd have had him in the casket by now. Undertaker's got an orange torso now, which is not necessarily what I want to see. What the hell is that? Oh my goodness. Up, yep. Oh, he had the perfect tombstone moment right there as Kurt Angle keeled over because of a lack of stamina. Do the tombstone. Please do the tombstone. I don't know if you could hear the TV very loudly, but they are indeed chanting Taker. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, baby. Yes, sir, baby. He's got a red head and red body. Come on, in he goes. Close it. We're done here. We're done here. We're going home. We're going home. Call it a night, boys. Oh, my God. Throw him back in. Do it again. Do the exact... Oh. See, if he lost his stamina and fell over like that, he ought to have fallen right into the casket, says I. Oh, my gosh. Get up. He's down. Do the tombstone. Tap L1. Why is he not doing the tombstone? 12 minutes. He could have done probably 3 tombstones by now with the amount of momentum he would have built up if he got rid of this tombstone. Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. Tombstone. Yes. Is this it? No. Okay. Why tombstone when you could do a body slam? Me when I'm the Undertaker. Do it. Do the tombstone or whip him in there. Whip him in there. Take us home. Take us home. Send him home happy. Come on. Fill it up. Throw him in. Shut the lid. Shut the lid. Close it. Close it. Oh my god. Kurt. Do the tombstone right now. Oh my god. He's aura farming. Look at Undertaker. He's aura farming instead of hitting the tombstone. Choke bomb? That's an interesting one. Kind of a trap hold of some sort. I ought to do that. I got a couple people I'd like to do that too. Oh my god. Oh, come on. You have a double finisher ready to go. You could do 2 tombstones in a row right now, Undertaker. If you stop messing around, you could tombstone him twice in a row. Throw him in the casket. He'll probably start bleeding. Come on. Come on. Oh, this is a joke. This is a joke. Yes. Oh my god. Come on. Tombstone him. Stop it. Tombstone him now. Reverse this. Come on. Absolutely not. No way. Rake him in the... Oh, he's not even getting that part of the meter up. Kurt Angle, you are in a bad way. You're not even getting the first half of the minigame done. Come on. Don't do it again. Oh, dude, you're shot. You're shot. You can't even get him in there. You can't even get him in there. Undertaker's going to tombstone you now. Or he's not. He's just going to put you right in the casket. He doesn't need to tombstone you. Put him in. Put him in. Fill it up. Easy. See how fast that filled up compared to Kurt Angle's? Slam it. Slam it. Bury him. Bury him. What a mess. Land on your feet again. Oh. We got a yellow head on the Undertaker now, too. He's got an orange body and a yellow head. Kurt Angle's red in the head and red on the torso. And if he were to get tombstoned, I bet he gets busted open. But Undertaker, for some reason, is having some... Maybe he's shy. Maybe he's feeling tombstone shy for some reason. But he did recover his stamina up a good bit, which I like. He was refusing to do that for a good part of the match. Pick him up and tombstone him. That's the missing sauce that you need. And we got some color. We got some color. He's busted open. Also, you just low-blowed the Undertaker. I don't know what the hell that's about. I guess there's no DQs in this kind of match. Arm drags, maybe 15 minutes in. Do it. Pick him up, tombstone him, and then you have so little rather gap until your next finisher. Dude, do 1 tombstone, another tombstone, and we're home. Come on. Oh my god. The number of tombstones that could have been done by now. Yeah, tap out. He's tapping. He's tapping out. It said tap L1 for finisher when he was down, too. I wonder what Undertaker's finisher to a downed opponent is. He wasn't doing Hell's Gate at this time yet, I don't think, so it wouldn't have been that. Do it! Tombstone! Tombstone! He had 2 to 3 opportunities in the couple seconds just now to do a tombstone. Oh, they're chaining. Come on. Pick him up and tombstone him. Chokeslam? Chokeslam, alright. It's no tombstone, but I'll take it. Was that also a finish? Is it a chokeslam, an alternate finish for The Undertaker? Once the stamina meter clears, I can see if he used his finisher for that. No, that was not a finisher. Big, big. Come on, pick him up. Dude, I wish I had a little headpiece in his ear right now, like that episode of SpongeBob SquarePants, where SpongeBob takes his driver's lesson and Patrick tells him what to do in his ear. I'd be in Undertaker's ear right now. I'd be in Undertaker's ear right now, and I'd be saying, hey man, how about you give him a tombstone? Probably would have said that about 80 times by now, with the amount of times he's had to do a tombstone. Put him in. Do the tombstone. No pins, smart guy. Come on. Tombstone. Tombstone. Pick him up and do the tombstone. Or do your ground finisher. Do something. Finish him. I wonder if there's some reason the AI of the game... Then game was made before AI was a bad thing. I wonder if the AI of the game, for some reason, is not doing the finisher. Is there some benefit to not doing it? Is it something you could use as an auto escape from the minigame? But he hasn't done that either. He's just holding on to it. He's just hoarding that finisher for no reason. Get up, get up, get up. There we go. Get up, get up. Counter, yep. Counter him, counter him, counter him. Do the tombstone. Tap L1 for finisher. Or don't. Arm drag. This is really quite an excellent match. This is really going to be one for the ages. Come on, get up. Stop it. Undertaker's really messing around on me here. I don't think he quite realizes what's at stake. It's like he doesn't even want to please his general manager, his freaking boss. Fill it up. 1, 2, 3. Easy. In you go. Shut the lid. Shut the lid. Shut the lid. We're going home. We're done. We're done. Oh, no, we're not. Kurt Angle's got some life to him yet, JR, doesn't he? By God, King, this one's a real slobber knocker. Sorry if that's offensive to Southern people. Come on, Undertaker. Undertaker's red in the torso now, too, because he's been messing around for so long. Tombstone pile driver. That looked like a low blow kick. I don't know if I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Oh my God. I might as well go make a sandwich or something. I might go put some food in the microwave. I'm getting a little hungry here. I'm snacking on this granola. It's making me realize I might yearn for a full meal. Put him in. Put him in. Put him in. Put him in. Shut the lid. Oh, come on. You can't even do that now? We're backwards progressing. Also, I'm pretty sure, I just remembered that you could use the shovel as a weapon in a Buried Alive match. I would love to see, hell, at this point, just to shake things up, I'd love to see Kurt Angle pick up the shovel and start swinging it around. I take that back. No, I don't. I want only Undertaker to do it. Or I want him to do the tombstone. Put him in. Put him in. Come on, fill it up. Fill it up. Why can't he even fill it up now? Because he didn't do the tombstone is probably why. Pick up the tombstone. I mean, pick up the shovel. Do the tombstone. Do something. What an absolute mess. What an absolute mess. Tombstone. Maybe it's some 500 IQ wrestler brain psychology thing I wouldn't understand why he's saving the tombstone and being so precious about it instead of hitting like 6 of them, which he probably could have hit by now. Do the shovel. The shovel's moving. I see the shovel moving. It's an object. It's a malleable object. You got the high ground now, Taker. It's over, Undertaker. No, it's over, Kurt Angle. I have the high ground. If I edited these videos beyond putting my little logo in the corner somewhere over here, I think it'd be really funny for me to do a supercut of all the times that I've said and probably will continue to say, do the tombstone. Come on, hit him with the tombstone. Come on. It's probably about 2.5 to 3 minutes worth of me just saying tombstone. Come on, tombstone, do the tombstone. And now Kurt Angle's got his finisher. And Undertaker better stay on him so he can't save it. Good, that's what I like to see. Let's do the tombstone. Oh my goodness. I'm running out of insightful commentary here. They're doing the same thing over and over. Nothing is changing. It's reversal, reversal, reversal. Undertaker's almost just as badly hurt as Kurt. Neither of these guys have much stamina. They're both gassed. They're doing schoolboys, arm drags, and freaking chain wrestling. And neither of them are using the shovel, a great weapon at their disposal right there. So Undertaker's obviously going to win right now because he heard me saying all that. And he knows that I'm at the end of my rope with things to say. And Kurt Angle escapes anyway. What could I talk to you? What could I talk to you about that's interesting while this match goes on? Come on, put him in, put him in, put him in. Shut the lid. Shut the lid. Oh, well, if only you did the tombstone, maybe he'd be knocked a little bit sillier and you wouldn't have such a problem here. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon recently. Yeah, that's right. I play this. I play Pokemon, Ricky Harway, talent agent, life coach, motivational speaker, maybe a little bit of a gamer too. I quite like Pokemon. I played Pokemon Snakewood, which is a Pokemon ROM hack. I didn't know what a ROM hack was until this year, but a ROM hack is when basically somebody makes their own Pokemon game, like a fan-made game based off the engine and structures of an existing Pokemon game. And you could get real creative with it. You could make your own sprites, you could make your own Pokemon with their own stats, you could make your own storylines. It's really quite in-depth, and they're fun to play. They're also a little bit messy to play, because these are fan-made games. They're not necessarily, play-tested to the same degree that a Game Freak released game would be, although those themselves tend to be a little janky too. What I mean to say is the ceiling for jank is much higher in these ROM hacks than in licensed Pokemon, official Pokemon games. And Pokemon Snakewood is notoriously one of the worst ones, so obviously I had to try it. The plot of Pokemon Snakewood, which is based off Pokemon Ruby, is that you wake up, you don't know who you are, you have no memories, and you're basically in a zombie apocalypse in the Pokemon world. Awesome concept. I heard the story pitch for this, and I heard the pitch. I read the description for this, and I thought, man, I've got to play that. But you download it and you start playing it, and quickly the plot spirals out of control. It becomes less about a zombie apocalypse in the world of Pokemon. And there's the Horsemen of Death. No, there's the 4 Horsemen of Death, and there's the 7 Deadly Sins. There's a Dragon Lord, which is just a Charizard that makes you battle other Charizards. There's Pokemon with no weaknesses with Wonder Guard. Come on, get out. Good. Alright. It's just really, it's a jank game, loses the plot, becomes totally uninteresting, the dialogue is cringe. And I'm a bit unsure if I want to keep playing it or not, because based off all that I just said, you would think, Ricky, obviously you don't like it, you're not having fun playing it. Can it? If Kurt Angle does his finisher right now, I'm going to lose it. After all this time of Undertaker not doing his finisher. I'm kind of fascinated by this Pokemon Snakewood, though. Come on, please, Undertaker, please, Undertaker, please, Undertaker, please, Undertaker. Yes. I'm a bit fascinated by it. I almost want to keep playing to see, well, how much worse is it going to get? How much dumb stuff is there going to be in this thing? There's a couple of demon trainers that you fight that are basically Brock, and they put Groudon arms on him. And if you don't know Pokemon, I'm sorry, I'm kind of nerding out a little bit over this, and it's just a really bad fan-made Pokemon game, basically, but I'm kind of fascinated by it. So I've been playing that. I started a playthrough of Pokemon Red, which I'm really messing with. That's quite a fun game. I kind of want to play Pokemon Red and then Crystal and then go through all the generations of Pokemon. And play them as God intended them to be played. Pretend that I'm a little kid and I'm playing the first game in 96 or 7 or whenever it came out. Make my way through all of them. I never got past Gen 4. So there's a whole world to me once I get past there. Because we're up to now, I believe, Gen 9 or 10, which is pretty cool. Come on, get out. Good stuff. What else can I talk about? I made my Creative Pro Wrestling debut last month. That was really cool. I made my debut, I believe, October 4th of 2025 at Base Brawl in Merrick or Melville or somewhere. I don't know. They're all the same to me in Long Island. And I was in the MLB Battle Royal at Base Brawl. I was a little confused about what the theme of the match was. You were all supposed to wear sports jerseys, so I wore the Jets attire, but actually it was just limited to baseball. I felt like a little bit of a fool, a little bit of a buffoon. But next month is the Cap... what show is it? November 1st is Brawloween. That's what it is. It's Creative Pro presents Brawloween. Shotzi Blackheart, Priscilla Kelly is going to be there wrestling. Gabby Forza, Bear Bronson. Some cool guys and gals I'll get to share the locker room with. And I have a chance to redeem myself because there's going to be a Halloween costume battle royal. There'll be a costume battle royal. And I have a chance to get the theme right this time. So I'm going to try really hard to put my working hat on, put my thinking cap on, find a good Halloween costume to wear. I have a couple ideas already that I think the Creative Pro audience will quite appreciate. At least I hope they do. They seem to have taken a bit of a liking to me during the Battle Royal at Baseball. I think I enamored them with my confusion. I think they felt a little sympathy for me. You know, they saw me, they saw my goofball energy out there and kind of took to me a little bit. Which is cool, because everywhere else I go and have wrestled, you know, PPW, Battle Club, I've done some matches at Catchpoint, 880 Wrestling, they don't really like me all that much. So it's kind of cool. Maybe the Cap audience doesn't know me well enough not to like me. Oh, we're off the mound. We've lost the plot completely. Maybe the Cap audience doesn't know me enough not to like me. But hey, if I could keep up this streak of them not booing and threatening me every time I come out, like seems to happen everywhere else, that would be a good thing to me. What else could I talk about here? What other happenings are going on in my wrestling career? I had a match with Osiris Mittens at Catchpoint. That was my last match at Catchpoint. I actually uploaded the match to my YouTube channel here. And the full event, it was Catchpoint presents the finals number 13, I believe, edition 13, the graduation shows at Catchpoint. They invite me down to do them. I go do them. It's a great time. I get to wrestle some new people. And I had a match with Osiris Mittens, who's a guy who dresses up like a cat. And it was a real silly one. And he somehow got one up on me. And I don't quite appreciate everything that went down. And I think there was a lot of mismanagement and referee effery, to not curse on my YouTube, FUC blankery, that kind of happened. And I'm not too happy with what went down. But it is what it is. I am happy with what's going down at PPW, however, because me and Troy Tresden spent months trying to get on the same page there as a tag team. Troy and I are a tag team at PPW. And, you know, I like to do things my way. He likes to do things his. We couldn't really get on the same page for a while there. And I kind of blew up at him a little bit last show. Or 2 shows ago. I believe it was, I forget the names of the shows. The September show at PPW. Power to the People, maybe? I don't remember. But we lost. I kind of blew up at him after a little bit. There's footage on my Instagram. You can go watch it. Sabrina... Scarlet Joe is her name. Did an interview with us. And I kind of blew up on him. But I felt bad after. And I made a little video promising him that I apologize. And promising him that I would do things his way. And I wouldn't cheat and do all the stuff I like to do. Much to my surprise, then, at the next show, this one was Shadows, the October show at PPW, he freaking starts kicking people where the sun don't shine and beating up on Tori Fox, the Lankadors manager. We had a 3-way tag match with the Vetranos and the Lankadors. We got a nice win because he did something a little sneaky. And then we did something real dirty after the match, going after Tori Fox. Alright, Undertaker's gonna stop this. We all know the deal, right? Oh, are you kidding me? Are you joking? What? After all that? After about 100,000 attempts, or not attempts, opportunities to do the tombstone that were not followed up on? Kurt Angle beats The Undertaker in a Buried Alive match? Is this a joke? What the hell is this? How are you The Undertaker and you lose a Buried Alive match? That was the most nonsense thing I've ever seen in my life. I will never understand, as long as I live, why Undertaker did not do the tombstone. What a mess. What an absolute mess. This is a really sad episode of GM Mode because something horrible has happened, and it's this. Wow, you know what, I was planning on playing a little more of this, but after this, I don't think, between A, how long the match went, B, my frustration with Undertaker not doing the damn tombstone, we could have done 20 of them, and C, the Undertaker losing a Buried Alive match to Kurt Angle, now I don't have Undertaker on my roster for who knows how long. And oh my god, and Batista has a serious injury for 4 weeks. I guess I put all my guys in a Hell in a Cell, I kind of asked for that. Big Show suffers an injury. Oh my god. Shelton Benjamin's the WWE champion. That's the one good thing to come out of this episode. Oh, and I got another minor injury. Christian, Big Show, Batista. Undertaker has mysteriously disappeared. Let's see how the show did. Alright, so between the first two matches, My Hell in a Cell did better than their triple threat tag. Their Iron Man match really did a good job. My championship match didn't do good. I should have maybe taken Daivari and some combination of Orlando, Daivari, and Christian out of there, because their popularity probably brought it down a little bit. And a pretty good main event, too. What a disastrous episode. If we look at the fan support graph, I'm down ever so slightly in the fans. Not too big a deal. But I also have how many injuries now? 4 injuries? Hold on. I have 3 injuries, including one of my big tag guys, minor injured, one of my big upper mid-card guys, minor injured, and pretty much my top guy, I believe my Intercontinental Champion, no, Flair won it. What a mess. Batista out of action 4 weeks. Sort by popularity here. I like seeing Shelton come up. I wanted to give him a championship push, main event push. He's coming up. That's good. Still got Trish. Oh my god. So Undertaker's out. Batista's out. So Cena, Orton, Trish, Shelton. Those are my guys for now. Booker, I think, is not injured. Big Show's injured. So if we don't count Trish, because she can't compete in gimmick matches or fight for championships, Cena, Orton, Shelton, Booker. Those are my guys right now. These 4 have to save this era of freaking Monday Night Raw. I'm out Batista. I'm out The Undertaker. I have almost no rivalries because I lost them all. Only being able to have 2 matches on the pay-per-view. Nobody in free agency for me, I bet. What an absolute mess. What an absolute wreck. I admit that I was kind of playing a little bit casually tonight. I know I wasn't going crazy on the gimmick matches. I wasn't maybe checking the fatigues as faithfully as I do. I kind of stopped and started a lot of rivalries in preparation for the pay-per-view in a month or so from now. But man, I don't think this could have gone any worse. Let me not say that, because I'm sure it could have gone worse. I could have spontaneously combusted as I was sitting here recording this episode. What an absolute mess. Oh, man. I think I gotta call it there. I was maybe gonna play until the next pay-per-view, but I gotta call it there. I simply gotta. So here's what we're gonna do, I think. Next episode, we're gonna play up until New Year's Revolution, beginning of January. The episode after that, we'll do 1, 2, 3 weeks worth of Raw, and then we'll do the Royal Rumble. Episode after that, we'll go to maybe... I don't know. I don't know where we're gonna go. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm a little at a loss for words right now. I am feeling tremendously defeated and discouraged. I'm going to call the recording there. We're going to end this. And I'm going to come at this again with a better head on my shoulders about it. And in locked-in laser focus mode next episode. I've been Ricky Harway, talent agent, life coach, motivational speaker. Subscribe, like, comment, blah, blah, blah. Thanks for watching.